Hello there. Today we are talking space, but not any kind of space. We are talking a Lego space. And as you can see before you, I have a selection of classic Lego space sets. All these sets are from my childhood. I did have more, but unfortunately I have so many blocks missing from them that I can no longer build them. But I will put up some images of what I am missing for your viewing pleasure right now. So when I was a kid, I was absolutely fascinated by space, probably because of Star Wars. And the space Lego was a fantastic toy, and I spent hours building my own spaceships. In fact, here is a picture of me back in about 1985 with one of my said constructions. But the interesting thing is that actually I don't want to talk about the classic space. I want to talk about what happened in 1987 when these guys turned up. Now these guys are the Lego Blacktrons, which would be the bad guys for the new release styled Lego in 1987. Unfortunately, these are my original childhood Blacktrons, and I'm pretty sure I had 3 figures, so we're missing 1 figure completely. This guy is missing his backpack, so he's going to drift off dead in space. Bump. But this guy's okay because he's got his air tanks. But actually, I don't want to talk about these guys. I want to talk about this. Now, this is the 2023 updated Blacktron Cruiser. Well, really, there was never a Blacktron Cruiser. This is more of an update of the Blacktron Invader. But I saw this, just accidentally found this online. And as soon as I saw the packaging, which is that sort of classic Lego space packaging, I just had to buy it, even though I thought it was a little bit overpriced. It cost me 55 euros, and it's not the biggest set in the world. But, you know, it's pretty cool to have this background. I'm not sure why it's 18 years and up. If that is to indicate that it's for the age group that would have been around for this, really that should be like, what, 38 and up? But okay, whatever. And then on the back we see what kind of sets are available. So that's the box, and I have already opened it and I have already built it. So let's have a look at the set, and I'm gonna give a bit of a spoiler. It's pretty awesome.
From the farthest reaches of imagination comes the most dangerous spaceship in the Lego universe. Load in the Blacktron Rogue and blast off into the unknown. But don't forget the trusty robot sidekick and the precious cargo. Only you can navigate the galaxy's greatest perils with the all-new Blacktron Cruiser.
And here it is, the Blacktron Cruiser. Now, obviously, as I say, it is an updated version of the Invader, but basically using more modern building techniques and building blocks, I suppose, new kinds of designs of bricks. And it is really cool. It was a really nice build. I think it took me, I don't know, about 45 minutes to build it up. It is 356 pieces. Now, this is sort of a bone of contention to me about the constant piece count in things, because really there's lots of small pieces in this. And when you look at an original set like this one, which doesn't fit in frame anymore, there we go. This one, I have handily not looked up how many pieces are in this, but I can guarantee you it is less than is in the new one. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to look this up and I'm going to put on the screen how many pieces was in this original set. Anyway, that's one little niggly negative that I have about this new set. I guess the more pieces there are in the set, they can justify the price of 55 euros. That's another thing, the price, because this came out as being more expensive than my Lego Batmobile, which has almost the same piece count, but is also a DC property, so they have to pay for the licensing, whereas Lego Blacktron is owned by Lego, so really there's no licensing. This is purely, they know that people like me are going to buy this because we have that nostalgia and we have the money to buy it. There's no kids that will be saving up for this because they have absolutely no idea what it's all about. So there you go. Price is a niggle. Piece count is a niggle. And the last negative I'm going to put into this is that these are all stickers. Everything, every detail on it is a sticker, even on the dash there. And annoyingly, whilst putting the front sticker on, I didn't get it straight. So I've been kicking myself for a couple of days for that. But that kind of gives it that more 80s charm that, you know, the sticker's just been jammed on the front. Now, having the stickers is a niggle because, again, let's have a look at our original ship here. It had tampos. Everything was imprinted on the bricks. If we open this up, oh, no, not in there. That's the steering wheel. Every good spaceship has a steering wheel. But I think one of its thrusters has just fallen off. Here, these computers and these bricks, they were all printed. And I would have preferred it, for the money, to have these printed as well. Would have been nicer, would have been more like the original, but okay. It is what it is. So those are three sort of niggly negative points that I've got, but the positives will outweigh the negatives. So let's get into the positives.
You Blacktrons will never get me! Okay, you're it. Start counting.
Okay, so let's get into the positives, and the biggest positive is the playability of this set is amazing. Right, okay, obviously starting at the front, we can open the canopy, which kind of helps with access for the pilot to get in and out. We have this really cool computer here. Like I said, it's a sticker. I would have preferred that to be the imprint, but whatever, we've covered that. But I do like this sort of heads-up display that have put this brick in here. They also have here a sort of scanning thing. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be part of the design of the cockpit or if that is a tool to be used and this is a storage space. I'm guessing if they'd removed these and put more of these in, you could have had a second pilot in there. It would have also been pretty cool. Although saying that, maybe you wouldn't have been able to close the cockpit. Now, it's got really cool laser guns in the front, and I like the way they're using these sort of, I call them lightsaber pieces. They've got Darth Maul's lightsaber here on both sides, which is really cool. These wings sort of flip up like this, flip up or flip back, which is also a really cool feature. Looks like the not X-wings that they had in Rogue One. Well, that's what it reminds me of anyway. Now, as we go further back towards the rear of the spaceship, we have this little gun array on the back here. It does have extra bits because there was bits left over in the kit, so I just stuck them on where I thought they would fit. But we can lift this up and that bit can just fall off. And we can open that bit, and inside here we have a little robot fella which can sort of help the pilot out, I guess. And there's also some detail in here. Yes, it is another sticker. We have a black post box, which also has extra blocks on it. It's bigger than it should be because I had some bricks over and I just stuck them wherever I could. When we open it up, inside we have spare visor that came with the kit and some like black gold bars. I'm not sure if you can have a black gold bar, but we got them. So there you go, a little post box thing, as well as a nice storage area. I suppose you could put extra things in there if you wanted to. He's got a little hammer because hammering stuff in space, and he's got a spanner which has just come off with its clip as well. Good old Lego. So there you go. If we close that back up, not that bit obviously because it's sitting on the floor. So we go further to the rear. We have these sort of pretty cool solar panel things which can flap up and down. It's a pretty basic piece of design, but I just love the way that from the front to the back they have all this red lines going through it and all the yellow. It's really, really cool and really does seem like an updated version of the original Blacktron spaceships. Now, back in the day, I only had, well, I had those 2 figures, and I think I had another figure. I've dropped another piece of the kit on the floor. I will pick it up later. Yes, I had this figure and this figure. I'm sure I had another one because I'm sure I had the minifigure set. So you end up with 2 of these guys. And then I had a vehicle, which I think was the Alienator. Now, I think that because I don't have it anymore, I don't know where it is, but I have a lot of nostalgia and memories for that thing when I see pictures of it online, which is kind of weird, really. But I don't know. Memory's a weird thing, isn't it? Now, let's have a look at the new figure and see how he matches up to the old ones. And now, let's pick this guy because he's got his backpack. So, as you can see, they are exactly the same. And under the visors, they have the same Lego smile. But on their backs, haha, we can just see there that the new guy actually has some print on his back. So let's remove his head for educational purposes. We'll put it back on so he's not headless. And we'll turn this guy around, completely black. And we turn that guy around and he's got some print on there. Now, I'm actually a little bit disappointed that they've put that print on there. I think it's cool. I think it looks really cool. And it is like a finishing touch that the original ones should have had. But to keep it more original looking, maybe they shouldn't have put that print on there. Then maybe the set would have been cheaper. Ooh. Okay, so there you go. That's the figures and that's the craft. But the craft does have one more feature, which we'll get to in a minute. Okay, so now on to the greatest feature, which is it's modular, just like the original Blacktron vehicles and spaceships were. Modular meaning we have different modules and different pieces, obviously, and everything just sort of clips on and off using these basic clips, which pop into those basic bits. I don't know how to describe it. If you know how to describe it, let me know in the comments. But now you have lots of options to make pretty cool things. So by just sticking this wing section on here, maybe we have pretty cool starfighter sort of vehicle, and we can stick this on here if we wanted to, or we can stick this on here. Now it looks like some kind of Mickey Mouse thing. Maybe stick this on here, and yeah, this here. Why not stick that upside down? It's not going to fit the other way around. So there you go. It's pretty cool. It's just a little bit too big to get onto the camera. So what do you think of this? Let me know in the comments. Is it overpriced at 55 euros? There is also the recently released Renegade. I believe it's the Renegade, which costs around about 100 euros. It's also modular. It's massive. It's pretty cool. I don't have any space for it, so I won't be getting that one. Do you have any memories of the Blacktrons? Let me know in the comments below. I used to play with my Blacktrons and have them as superheroes. These guys. so that they were normal minifigs during the day, and then at night they were like Batman sort of superheroes. And I built an all black Land Rover for one of them, and it had guns that came out the back. And I also built my own version of Airwolf, which was pretty cool. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, share the video with fellow Lego enthusiasts, and if you're not already, why not hit that subscribe button? If you enjoyed this video, check out this one where I talk about the classic Lego castle. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next one.